JeanChristophe Cambadélis, the former leader of left-wing French Socialist PS party, said a string of controversial state visits were raising eyebrows. French President Mr Macron has invited hardline leaders, including Turkey's Recep Tayyip Erdogan and Austria's Sebastian, Kurz, to the Elysée Palace in Paris. And Mr Macron was condemned for failing to comment on Donald Trump's description of Haiti, El Salvador and African as sholes. Mr Cambadélis told French radio station Radio J. There's obviously a problem. France, which the outside world sees through the eyes of Mr Macron, is completely disregarding human rights. Getty Emmanuel Macron accused of disregarding French values with his diplomatic strategies. There's obviously a problem. France is completely disregarding human rights. JeanChristophe Cambadélis. Not enough is being done to show the world that France is a country with deep respect for human rights. Inviting the likes of Mr Erdogan and Mr Kurz to the Elysée without mentioning France's vision of democracy is unacceptable. It's a serious breach of French values. Mr Cambadélis then attacked Mr Macron's refusal to publicly address Beijing's questionable rights record during a state visit to China last week, and failure to hit out at US President Donald Trump. He said, "You cannot invite Mr. Trump to attend the traditional Bastille Day military parade on the Champs-Élysées and then say nothing when he makes such offensive comments." Getty. JeanChristophe Cambadélis said a string of controversial state visits were raising eyebrows. Macron's former Justice Minister, François Bayrou, said the president was reluctant to publicly call out foreign leaders for their dubious rights records because he knew that doing so wouldn't change anything. Mr Bayrou, the head of France's centrist Modem party, told the French daily Le Figaro Mr Macron sussed out a long time ago that pompous speeches lecturing leaders about the need to respect rights are ineffective. He believes in a different, more personal approach to diplomacy, such as keeping some of his conversations with world leaders private, a tactic he hopes will bear fruit in the long run, but that doesn't mean he's given up on human rights.